Hi, my name is Nikki Patterson, and my informative speech is over cosmetics, the different types, and how to apply it. What comes to mind when you think of makeup? I know women, beauty, and fashion are at the top of my list. Believe it or not, ancient Egyptians are credited with the first form of cosmetics using copper. Over time, women used burnt matches to darken their eyes and berries to stain their lips. I'm sure at one point in time, each of you has heard of makeup, seen it, or even worn it. You can see it on commercials all over TV for CoverGirl, Revlon, and Maybelline, and in stores they have aisles and aisles of makeup. Today I'm going to show you my personal thing of makeup and how to apply it and the different kinds. I'm also going to show you, I'm going to do a more natural look on me, but I will show you how to apply a more going out look. I'm going to start with my base. I got this from Sephora. It's about $15. And it just helps to set your makeup. It's really soft, but it's really important that you spread it out. And I think it's best to always use your fingers because it can give you more of an even palette to work on. And I'm careful around my forehead because it's a little shiny right there, and this doesn't help with shine, so try to avoid the areas where you do shine a little bit. And then I move on to my concealer. Not everybody's going to need this because some people do have flawless faces. I get mine from Laura Mercier, and the reason I get mine from there is because inside it there are two different colors, and I tan, so I started out with the really light color, and then I can blend them together. So now it's darker, I'm tanner, so now I can mix them. And each brand, each different kind of makeup and store is going to try to sell you on something, whether it be a brush or a sponge. They're gonna try to sell you on something to put your makeup on with. Laura Mercier uses a brush for their concealer, which I find actually this worked best because I did try a sponge and it clotted together, and once I had the full makeup done, it had a dark spot. Now this I use for redness and a little bit of scarring, but you can also use it on pimples. It has really good coverage. No, I always use the brush. This is about $32. And the brushes are expensive. It's about $26. And then I move on to my foundation. Now it's still spring, so I use liquid right now. It's Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and it's light coverage. It's really soft and goes on flawless on your face. And I put a little on the sponge, and I just start from the middle of my face and go out. That way I don't have that line on my jaw. Now, like I was talking about earlier, Laura Mercier said sponges work best with the silk cream, and I find that to be true because I try to brush with this as well, and I think it just eventually just went all on the brush because I didn't even feel like it covered my face at all. And then I put a little bit more for my forehead. This does actually help with shine, I find, which is really nice. Then I used my powder. This is what I'll use in the summer because liquid, when you sweat, it doesn't look very good. It's Chanel Double Perfection powder, and it comes with a sponge, which I will use when I don't have any liquid on. To avoid that cakey look, because I already have liquid on, I'm going to use a brush. I'm just going to graze over my face with it. I really try to avoid that cakey look because you want people to see you, not your makeup, unless you're going for that high fashion, noticeable look, or just going out. I have found also that Maybelline has a good powder. It's Pure Stay, If you don't want to spend the $52 it is to get this, you can get this for about $12. And it works pretty well, but if you're going to use powder without a foundation, I do recommend the Chanel. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I use a toothbrush to do my eyebrows, not one that's been used, obviously, on my teeth. I buy new ones, and I find it attracts the hairs better, and it's easier to make them do what you want. I brush up, and yeah, I know it looks a little crazy, but if you brush them up and then you do your eyebrow pencil, and make sure you get a good eyebrow pencil that blends in with the color your eyebrows already are. I fill in spots that are little scarce, and then brush. And I got that tip from makeup.com. They have a lot of useful tips. And then, just like your eyebrow pencil, your eyeliner, I don't believe any eyeliner or eyebrow pencil is better than the next. I mean, those are just two items that they basically do the same thing. Eyeliner, I find if you burn the tip of it, like on, say, your curling iron, it wipes right off your curling iron, and it gives it this liquidy feel, and it goes on really smooth, and it lasts a really long time, whereas just putting it on normally. I go under the lashes, and I go at the tip, because a tip from beauty.com is to do the inside right here, under here, and right in the corner to make your eye appear bigger, because I have small eyes, so anything I can do to make them look bigger, I try to do. And then my mascara. This isn't the mascara I usually use. I use Stiletto Lash by Maybelline. This is Victoria's Secret, and it works well too. It's more for length than it's full, and I like both. And Stiletto Lash does that. I brush up, and I brush down to give it that length. And then I go to the bottom, and I just kind of sweep. I find that's what works best, unless you want to buy a mascara that is specifically for your lower lashes, which Clinique has some, Lancome has some, and if I'm not mistaken, Laura Mercier has some. But Clinique is the cheapest option. It'll be around $14, I believe. Alright. Now, I'm not going to put eyeshadow on, but I'm just going to show you how I do it. I do it with the tip of this. And if you're looking for really good eyeshadow brushes, MAC has the best brushes. I use Lancome eyeshadow and the dark palette on the bottom and the lighter. And I apply the lighter to the top of my eyelid. And then the dark, I kind of indent onto here and then pull out sort of a cat eye look. And depending on where I'm going, it just depends on how dark I do it. Sometimes I do it really dark, sometimes not. If I'm going somewhere special, I'll use different colors. But other than that, I just try to stay natural. I use bronzer just to add a little extra color. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if you want to use it. If you don't, then that's fine. Some people don't need it. I use a brush too to avoid the cakey look yet again. And MAC is the brand I use. I used to use Clinique, but it has too many sparkles in it, and you can tell you have makeup on when you use it. And I just brush lightly, make sure it gets full. And I always do my T-zone. Be careful when you're doing that. Don't dab any more on, because again, you will get that line. And then last, I use my lipstick. This is from Victoria's Secret. It's a really light color. I don't know if you can see that. kind of a springy color, but I find it was too dry for my lips, so I got this Chanel. It's Rouge Coco Shine. It's like a lipstick and a lip gloss combined, and it's really moisturizing. I just brush it on my lips. So it gives you a little bit of shine without looking too childish, I guess. As lip glosses, it's kind of sticky and shiny, and that's perfect product. This will run you about, I think it's $38. Chanel is not cheap, and the Chanel powder and the Laura Mercier are consumer best rated products. You can find that online, and they are highly rated. So that's what got me to try them out in the first place, and they worked just like they said they would. And I was very, very happy. So I'm sure that all of you have seen makeup or heard about it, watched commercials for it, used it. Guys, you might have bought it for your girlfriends or your wives, or maybe even you used it yourself, who knows. But makeup it's fun to play with, and it can really give you a boost of self-confidence. I know when I was younger, I had problems with my skin. It'd be red around here, and makeup really helped with that, and it gave me a boost of self-confidence. So hopefully when you're out, ladies, and even guys, if you need to get something for your girlfriend or wife, maybe you can try out some of my products and see how you like them. Thank you.